Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be another reading mean comments video, one of my favorite videos to make. I do get questions on the lip products that I wear in my video. This one is Summer Friday's birthday cake, one of my all-time favorites. I will link it if you want to purchase it. First comment from Jetta Holmberg. Does any Audi really care? You did, Jenna, enough to comment. Brendel5827. I love your videos, but can't with the F word constantly. As I always say, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Good day. Renee Sullivan, who is a niche lady dingleberry, said, actually, Danny barely mentioned him. Also, your comments are constantly made as if you can read her mind. She was trying to do this and trying to do that. Only one person can read minds, and that's God. You need to clean up what you're saying, not facts, conjecture. Shame on you. Why do they always have to bring God into this? God doesn't want any part of this. Trust and believe. He don't want no part of this bullshit. Why do they keep coming back to my channel if they hate me? Because they're fans. That's what it boils down to. Hannah's house. I was really interested in watching this video, but the foul language prevents me from doing so. Okay. Claire Vagonis is back again. Claire, you're another one that has commented on a lot of my videos. You clearly don't like me. Why are you still watching me? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that she's a fan. Thanks for the support, Claire. You are such a I don't even know what to say. The fact you made a YouTube channel based off the niche lady, you're sick, you need help, you're probably a narcissist. You probably don't even know what that word is. Get a life, man. I made a YouTube channel based off the niche lady, so that's not true. I have over 2,000 videos on my channel, and not all of them are about the niche lady. I also started my channel way before I even knew who the niche lady was. I started my channel back in 2006. Okay. In a live show, I told you guys how many videos I had on my channel and how many videos I had about a particular person that I talked about for 4 years. I'm no longer talking about them because, again, the narrative back then was, oh, your whole channel is just dedicated to her. It's like, that's not, no, I had to show you numbers. This person, who's an avid Vadazrad shit talker, said, anyone secure enough in what they were doing wouldn't need to calculate this. They wouldn't need to prove anything. Like, actually, I do need to prove it because these idiots, especially the moldy oldie crew, they see that I've made a bunch of recent videos about niche, so they just assume my whole channel is about them. So I do need to actually calculate it out for them so they can understand. Well, let's read some Reddit comments. The only way we're talking about these losers on Reddit from now on is if we put them in a reading mean comments video and we make money off them. Otherwise, they're irrelevant. You're going to see the same names because it's seriously like the same 10 to 12 people that just constantly shit talk me on Reddit all day long. Illbuilder4555 said, I'm not sure how she can teach anyone how to have a good moral compass when she has none, in my opinion. Misty Roots Vintage, another one of my biggest fans, constantly talking about me. All I could do was watch her video and shake my head. She is willfully obtuse. Misty, I hope your crops wither and the ravens eat your mustard seeds. Someone called her a paper tiger. So what does your wife do to make money? Or does she bottom of the barrel content and calls people names while making faces? Calls people names while making faces. So yeah, I do make faces. I do make faces calling people names. Yeah, if you deserve to be called a name, I will call you a name. Like if you talk shit about my kids, if you talk about me as a mother, I will call you a name. You guys know what else I do here on my channel. We don't need to say it for the millionth fucking time. Misty knows what I do on my channel, but she's just, picking and choosing things because if we told the truth, it wouldn't fit her narrative, right? It wouldn't fit their narrative if they actually told the truth. Here she is again. I find it quite hilarious that the presumption is that we are all hideous shut-ins with no life. Yeah, that's my opinion. Vad and Co. have provided comic relief. It shows their intelligence. Intelligence? Imagine trying to talk about intelligence, someone else's intelligence, and you can't even intelligently spell the word intelligence correctly. Vad might have mommy issues. This is funny. Vad might have mommy issues the way she goes in on older people. Funny, she is closer to being old than she is young, and it shows. So mommy issues? That cannot be farther from the truth. My mom and I are best friends. Like, that's fucking hilarious. Again, these people reaching for shit. Did that hurt, Misty, when you pulled that out of your ass? She's closer to being old than she is young, and it shows. It shows. Where does it show? Where does it show? Where does it show? Tell me. This loser, Reseller's Reality, aka the snake, in my opinion, aka what was their TikTok name? Reseller Ninja on TikTok. Another one of my #1 fans. Appreciate you. So this post, I talked about how Niche Lady mentioned in a video that she was diagnosed with AUDHD. This person decided to make a post about that and said, Vad is rad questioned if AUDHD is a made-up acronym because she's never heard of it. She eventually looks it up and realizes that AUDHD is in fact real and can be used to describe people who have both autism and ADHD. Yeah, but it's not a real diagnosis. Let's refer to Google. AUDHD is a non-medical term for individuals who have both autism and ADHD experiencing a combination of both conditions. A non-medical term meaning you cannot be diagnosed with that. So was it really far-fetched for me to think that it was made up? Here's Resale Warrior again, aka the snake.
Proof is only needed if that is calling out another alleged scammer, shady individual that she's cool with.
That's false. What? I always provide proof of scammers on my channel, not just people I'm cool with. That's a fucking lie.
If someone does something directly to Vad, then the messages suggesting it was a certain individual are enough. She's always keeping it real, isn't she?
Once again, not true. The part about me keeping it real is abso-fucking-lutely true, but the other nonsense, no. This person, Beware of Resellers, is another one of my #1 fans. I have a lot of people that are just obsessed with me, clearly.
Opinion, Vad has failed at doing what this group wants. Niche to be accountable. Yes, she failed, and I am sure she hates that, so she is taking the easy way out by attacking this group by keeping relevant YouTube land by supporting J Das because he is a hot topic, no disgusting topic.
What?
Keep him in the spotlight because it takes the spotlight off Vad's failures in making Niche accountable.
I failed. I didn't spread the word about Niche. The Tortoise Rescue didn't get any money that they were supposed to get. I'm such a big failure. Are you saying that I failed because she's not in prison? Is that what you're saying? Because that takes time. That's not something that, a YouTube video can do. It takes time and investigating and shit. I mentioned JDA in 2 videos, a long form video and a short. I said how I thought that he had changed, and you guys took that and you ran with it and suddenly turned it into me being his bestie and supporting him and talking about him constantly, when in actuality it was in 2 videos. You guys made him the focus, not me. Okay, this username is different. I've never seen it before. Idyllic Flitter. I was a fan of Rad until all of this crap. In my opinion, I think she wanted, this is insane. This is insane. Again, this shit these people come up with, it's fucking crazy.
I think she wanted a reason to get out of doing her live, so she faked a hacking. That is my opinion only.
If I wanted to get out of doing a live, I would tell you guys, I don't want to do a live tonight. That's what I would tell you guys. And that's an insane thing to say, like beyond insane. And it just shows like this person doesn't watch my videos. They've been blinded by my geriatric haters. That is so fucking crazy to say.
How many lives has she canceled now? In my opinion, she's not a woman of her word, with 0 follow through. And the comment she made about 60 and 70-year-olds not having much time left was so gross. What would your mother think of that comment, Vad?
She'd probably laugh her ass off.
The age shaming is just strange. Hey, Vad, it's not like you are exactly a spring chicken.
Is it age shaming or is it pointing out facts that a lot of Niche Lady followers are elderly? And I mean, statistically, realistically, if you look at life expectancies, averages and shit, the time they got left, that's not shaming, that's speaking the truth. Again, this whole narrative,
oh, Vad doesn't like old people.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all. That is not true at all. I've said many times that aging is a privilege. It's an amazing thing to get old. But when you're old and you're an asshole, that's a completely different story. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you want to be featured in one of these videos, feel free to comment down below and be an asshole and you get your 5 seconds of fame here on my YouTube channel. As always, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.